Hi. How are you enjoying your Tic Tacs?
Your Tic Tacs are good. How are yours?
Pretty good.
Hi, and welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rappaport, and you are?
Really, really good little catchphrase.
Don't you like it?
Yeah, I'm Kari Wührer.
You're the first person that truly appreciate it.
Yeah, it was really good.
What it grabbed you, right?
It grabs you.
It says it because we do underground music, and we're stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see
like
that.
The playground.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
So how are you enjoying is that your first show? Or?
No, I haven't done one. I haven't done this show in about 8 years, but it's amazing. I mean, so many people from so many different places. It was so crowded in here yesterday, the fire marshal had to come in.
Really?
Yeah.
Norman Reedus?
Norman is in a different room, but you know, I worked with Norman Reedus a bunch of years ago. We played brother and sister in a movie called Sand with Dennis Leary. So I went in and said hello to him. I could tell he was just like gearing up. You know, I think he makes as much money on one of these things doing what he does than most people would pay for their house.
Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, and why not? I mean, the guy's so yummy. The show is so hot.
Would you like to be on there? Is that what you're saying? Is this like your audition?
I don't know if I could wear all that latex.
Yeah.
I think that would be like,
well, we're not necessarily making you a zombie.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I were, it's like you have to get to work at 4 in the morning, you're in there for hours. It's a lot. It'd be a lot of wear and tear in your skin. You know, if he ever wants to hand me the crossbow, I'd take it off for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I've actually tried to do archery and I'm terrible at it.
Did you?
Even like I don't even try to crossbow.
That's archery. Archery is this.
But don't you have to have some kind of archery skills to do that?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you know, maybe in real life. Certainly not if you're Norman Reedus.
What's been your most awkward filming moment?
Awkward?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about awkward, but I remember when I was doing the crossing guard, the first day on the set was I had to be naked in a room with Jack Nicholson and Sean Penn as the director. And I was like, what? First day on the movie? But in actuality, I was like really glad that I was naked because it disempowered and deflected. Do you know what I mean?
You mean Jack Nicholson's eyes weren't burning a hole for you?
Well, I mean, maybe so, but instead of it being about me, Kari, it was about this body, and it was like a deflection from really me. So I was really nervous, and I felt I could hide behind that. I don't think it's not a good place to be in real life. It's not a good way to start a movie. It's not good to be a person that deflects with your nudity. I was very young, but that's what it was like for me then. So yeah, it was I guess that's really awkward because I wasn't really being true to myself. But
it's almost the opposite of like on the Brady Bunch when they told Peter to picture everybody naked in the audience. You were actually the audience.
All right, wait a minute. Speaking of the Brady Bunch, this is one of my most awkward.
Kari was right here?
This is my most awkward moment on film or TV. I was on the Conan O'Brien show, and he was interviewing me, and Stephen Wright was there, and he was so dry and horrible to me. And I remember like sitting next to Conan in his little studio, and like pretending that I was nervous. And I remember going, Baton Rouge, which was a reference from the Brady Bunch when Cindy was on camera.
Oh, yeah.
And she couldn't answer the quiz questions. She was just staring at the red light on top of the camera. Nobody got it. They just totally made fun of me.
You ever get nervous though? Like, what do you do for your nerves?
I smoke a lot of pot. No, I don't smoke pot.
That will work.
It would work.
Or could make you totally paranoid.
I've never been a pot smoker. I just breathe through it, and once you get started, you're fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't get nervous like I used to, for sure.
I never, I didn't think I'd get nervous. I'm pretty confident. I'm not afraid. But I was on the dating game in the 80s.
Oh, really?
And when that thing came around, I like shit myself. And I look like, I'm like you should watch it sometime. You ever look at Jeff Rappaport dating game?
I'm going to do it now.
It's pathetic. I have like all on hair and I'm like a nervous tick.
Did you win? Did she pick you?
No. And there would have been something wrong with her or whatever. Because I sounded absolutely pathetic.
That's hilarious.
Well, I see you have some customers, so I don't want to keep you away from
They're just looky-loos, right, guys? We're doing a crazy interview. We're talking about the dating game.
I used to answer your fan mail when you were on remote controls, my internship, the summer of 1990.
All of the ones from prison?
Yes, and I would get, panties sent to me.
Really?
So how do you react to prison mail? Because I actually, Metal Rules magazine, we used to get it all the time. We get letters, you see it from prisoners say, hey, I'm in prison and I can't afford your magazine. Can you send me a free one? I'm like, oh yeah, you raped somebody. Let me give you a free magazine.
Thank you. Here you go.
Yeah, let me
my
give you a present.
my mom, my dad, they lived in, I guess it was still in Connecticut, and they had a listed number or something. And my father would collect calls from prison for people that wanted to talk to
I
him.
work for Reader's Digest. I get prison mail every single day.
Because that's all they get there, right? Reader's Digest.
They're bored enough to read Reader's Digest?
No, I love Reader's.
Come on, that was like my grandfather.
I have a subscription to Reader's Digest.
You do?
I do because I have three small. I do. I have three small children. And when I was a kid, my mom had me a subscription of Reader's Digest, and it was just something I automatically did as a mother. And it's I hate to say it, but it's always up the back of the toilet.
I love Charlie. She's an alumni of Metal Rules
I saw
TV.
Colin Quinn on Friday.
You saw
You were on
him?
Metal Rules TV yourself.
So I saw
You were on Metal Rules TV.
And he goes,
Monster Mania.
I'd like to apologize.
Oh, yes.
And I said, for
Yes,
what? He goes,
that's
I must
right.
have done something wrong.
Oh my gosh, yes, I remember.
See, Charlie was
Because you're hot.
Yeah.
And he was thinking, oh, maybe this is one of these conquests.
I think we better.
I was 18.
Right.
Bye, Corey.
Oh, really? I know, but did you?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
So we're still in the middle of an interview.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice to see you
It's
again.
nice to see you guys
This
too.
would be like, what happened to the 5-minute conversation in the middle of the
I'm
interview?
sorry, I'm working
I was
here.
saying
working.
Charlie was an alumnus of.
I know.
All right, well, I guess the last and the most important question I have for you is: are you honored to appear on Metal Rules TV, and why?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are you honored to appear on Metal Rules TV?
Honored?
Yes.
You're so lucky you have me sitting there. I am honored to appear on Metal Rules TV. And I just gotta say one thing. I would have picked him on the dating game for sure.
Really?
Absolutely.
What is it?
Look at these eyes. You're gorgeous.
Thank you. And why did you laugh afterwards? It was
You're like, you're
good.
embarrassed.
It was good until you said it.
Your
Like,
face is all red.
really was. And it
no,
was,
I'm not.
we loved it, but it was, the movie was amazing.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, honey. Enjoy.
Do you have anything you want to plug or promote before it's off?
Yeah.
Valid, yeah.
Hey, I'm Kari Wührer, and don't forget to set your VCR, pop your popcorn, whatever you need to do. Sharknado 2, the second one, is coming to your television July 30th, 9 o'clock, Sci-Fi Channel.
Ian, also an alumnus of Metal Rules TV.
I know. He's the man.
Yeah.
He's an alumnus of everything.